You were born to succeed. And today is January 6th, and I can tell you why I know that. And no matter what you may have thought about your life or what you're in the world to do, I know that you were born to succeed. There would have been no other reason for you to have been born. And the only reason you might not be experiencing that or feeling that now is that you haven't yet connected to your authentic self. You haven't yet discovered who you are and who you were meant to become, because you were meant to become someone. And that path could have been difficult, challenging, and looked quite different than what you're experiencing today, because that is how we evolve. And if you don't know me, my name is Roger Burnley, and I've been a coach for a really long time, but I've also been a channel for Wilhelm, which I started receiving in 1989. Now, that was something that I wasn't going to tell people for the longest time because it didn't make sense to me. How am I receiving this information? How is it changing me? How is it causing me to heal? How is it causing my consciousness to change? How is that happening? And then I kept questioning it, and I kept doubting it, and I kept saying this couldn't be happening to me. I'd had this terrible life. I'd gone through all these horrible things. How could I have been given something that could cause someone else to become who they were meant to be? But that happened. I kept denying it, and you'll see in the messages that are on this date, on January 6th, over the years, I kept hearing, stop playing small, stop holding back, stop doing all those things. But I was also introverted. I said, I can't tell people this. But tonight I will be telling so many people that, because I'll be doing another radio show where I will give them the same information. Because I do know that you were born for success. You were born to succeed. You were born to contribute to the world, and you did it at this transformative time in our world because you have something within you that's waiting for it to be seen. And that is what is happening today. And there's an energetic shift that you might be feeling, and that's why you might be urged to reveal more of yourself, which is what I was meant to do today. In 2021, when I was told that I had this information, I doubted myself, because the world was going to be moving through a big change, and it was going to be disruptive, and it was going to feel uncomfortable for so many people. And many people would not remember who they were, would not remember their worth and value, and I'd been given that information to provide to them. Again, I doubted it. That made no sense. Then I was told that if I were to meet someone, that I would have been given information for them on their birthday in 2012. Again, I said, that makes no sense, and I doubted it. And it worked every single time. It keeps working every single day I meet someone and know that the only difficulty is some blockage, some challenge that's in your lineage, in your evolutionary path that you just haven't seen. And Wilhelm was explaining it all and showing the organization of our world and of our universe. And so that means that you were born at the right time with something you were meant to do, and it just happens at the time in the universe when you're ready to accept it. And for me, that's today. I'm 75 years old. I've gone through everything you have, so I do understand, but that was my life path. That's what I was meant to do so that I could bring this work to the world and give it to others. And that's what I'm going to be explaining tonight on the show. It's going to be 2 hours I'll be on, and I'll be answering questions and all, but I will be making another offer for people who want to try this. Schedule a private session, an hour private session, and put you into the program. I'm saying that on the radio. That's going to be for a few people, for 10 people who want to do that, because there's no reason for you to struggle or suffer, because this information that I've been withholding and not believing, it's now ready to come out. And that's what I'm doing. You were born to succeed. Check out all the work, and I will see you real soon. And please listen tonight if you have a chance. See you soon.